Well, apparently we've drawn a bit too much attention.
Well, apparently.
Champion camped out in the marshes, set on finding
Back
the key and
with
burying us all
another
beneath it. I'm fond of
CataTide.
that idea myself, nor are the others. So this Bodvar rib
Spreaders, but they have a very
bad
bad day.
Maybe even the worst.
Oh, he is gonna have the
Starts
worst.
singing
Because I'm playing Grail Knight again. I'm doing like a Grail Knight marathon here at the
With a
moment.
score of kin by my side, that champion would already be dead. But with you lot,
I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload all these Grail Knight videos like back to back, but I don't know, I'll think about it. I know a lot of people who are watching the videos on the channel are probably here because of some of the Grail Knight videos. You know, I know he's being my favorite. I've got mostly Grail Knight videos uploaded at this time. Not to mention the fact that my most popular video is a Grail Knight video, and I'm not going to pretend like a lot of the people that are here watching videos on the channel didn't find their way here, you know, at the with no help of that particular video. Of course, you know, it continues being like my most popular video, which, you know, I'm happy about. I'm happy just having a video that has seemed to be as popular as it is. I'm still happy that a lot of the other videos are getting views. I mean, I'm happy just in general that people have found the channel and seem to be enjoying a lot of the commentary videos that I've been uploading. I've been getting a little better at doing them. I know when I first started out, I wasn't the best at it. You know, I didn't have like the right energy exactly. Sometimes I'm getting a little better at doing them. It's definitely a skill that, like, you know, whenever my entire time playing Vermintide, you know, I never tried to talk this much whilst playing, so kind of just like doing it like out of oh, nah, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. Forget the elf. Get me, wizard. 4 HP. Hey, I didn't even hear this leech when he snagged me. There you go. I'm not gonna have any fails in between me recording these. I'm not gonna have it. I don't care if the elf goes. Give me this elf. I'm not gonna let you take it from me. Get this. Oh no, wait. That's right. I can pick it up. But yeah, you know, I'm getting a little better at dissecting my gameplay and trying to talk about you know, ways to do things better. So I'm actually kind of lingering in this area for a certain reason. I wanted to kind of go over a little bit something that I've talked about in the past, and that's kind of about like creating your own pace. So like if you ever like come down here as a team, like if you're playing with other players, a good thing to do is to split up in this area. So like, especially if you've already gone through the horde, which I just have, if you have 2 people like go that way and then 2 people go this way, it's often better to do that, because then you split up and look for the item spawns. So you can have a couple people go this way. There's items that spawn along these sides here. Sometimes there's something that spawns here. Sometimes there's something that spawns right there. And then there's a few spawns on the other side of the marsh, where you can search for items as well. And it's just kind of like just the best way to do things. It largely depends on like what order you're in, like in the group. You know, if you're you know, taking point, of course, you know, however you choose to, you know, whichever path you choose is of course going to be, you know, your choice, being point man. But if you're the second person, if you're kind of following behind that second person, you still kind of have a choice. You can still choose to, of course, go in the other route. You can, or you know, you can just follow suit behind the first guy. But if you're a third and fourth player, sometimes it can be, you know, if you want to search for more items, if you want to take that time to try to like maximize your chances of winning essentially in a map, or if, you know, if you want an item yourself that can help you in the future that you're obviously not going to be able to get because you're not like first to be advancing through the map in the team. You know, going that alternate route is sometimes a better decision. But then sometimes, as the fourth person, the person in the back kind of has a really big responsibility in that case, you know, because if they see, if you're the last person bringing up the rear and you are, and you see two of your teammates go one way, you see one teammate go the other way, it's kind of your responsibility to follow that one teammate and, you know, keep the split 2-2. If you choose to go with the other teammates and, you know, split up 3-1, I mean, you're doing a real big disservice to that one player. And I was kind of hoping that bomb was going to hit that tree, but I'm pretty sure it went through it. So that's kind of unfortunate. And I might lose the bots here because they're going to get overwhelmed. I don't have any quick way to deal with this many elites. That Chaos Warrior doing me a service and pushing me out of the way of the leech. That's funny. Get out of here, the leech. So what I need to do is I need to get these potions. And we're just gonna kind of roam around a little bit here. You're gonna have to bear with me here. This is gonna be a bit of a lock-in kind of moment. This is definitely a situation that requires a bit of focus, but we're going to clutch it out. It's not going to be a problem. I've already dealt with most of these storm vermin. That Chaos Warrior with the shield stood no chance. Get another potion. Use that for a quick speed boost. And we're just going to, in fact, I'm going to do my other potion here. Go through this guy. I'm gonna have to duel this assassin real quick. There you go. I'm gonna get the dwarf up first because he's got that AoE knockback ability that he's gonna use. Yep, and then he's just gonna go stealth, so he'll be fine. And that's how you clutch those kinds of moments out. Alright, I've had enough of you, Stormer. No, dwarf. I just picked you back up. I need that ale. Thank you. He heard me. This is a moment where I gotta bust the shield out, do some stagger. Keep the bots from getting overwhelmed by all of this mass. Oh, come on. You and me. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you're trying to go for the dwarf? Big mistake there, assassin. Oh, there's two of them. Nah, she got him. Let's get these items that are right here. So, I've only got the one healing item. But luckily, I have a Sister of the Thorn who, luckily, she's been dead weight, but she has a team heal on, so she's going to heal the dwarf as well. Heal his wound, that is. Heal him and heal his wound. So you might notice whenever I am like doing attacks with Grail Knight here, I do a lot of dodging. So normally you'll see me after every swing I'll do a dodge, and in the midst of that dodge I'll be charging up my next attack. It's an important mechanic to get used to. Dodging, of course, one of the the second most important defensive mechanic that you should be learning how to do. It's really good to just kind of weave it in amongst your heavy attacks as well. As such, I dodged that Stormvermin overhead with that dodge. It's a shame the elf doesn't know how to do the same thing. Bots are just not doing well this game. You know what? That's fine. I don't expect them to ever do well. But I do expect them to hold some potions for me at some point so that I can... Oh, I'm not going to let you blast me in the face like that. Honor is all... And a rat with a Gatling gun has no honor. Everybody knows that true honor is by using the sword. And there's just a lot of elites. It's all straight about here, man. I so wish I had Virtue of Confidence, but I'm running Audacity, unfortunately, to make quick work of Mr. Rib Spreader at the end. And as you might have saw, I took that big overhead, but it was no big deal. I am stoic in the face of such damage. Virtue of Stoicism is fantastic for big mistakes like that. Especially when you run it with Boon of Shalia, especially when you run that on top of the Sister of the Thorn's healing ability. It's about the only good thing I'm getting from her this game. Thank you all for getting him promptly. And another mechanic that I kind of do that I don't think I've ever talked about is when I have my heavy attack charge. Sometimes you'll see me do this where I kind of like feint like an attack. So when you kind of just hold your heavy attack here, you can see you move really slow. And if I want to get to somewhere a little bit faster, but I don't want to let go of my heavy attack, you'll see me tap my block button. So I go back and forth between the block and the heavy charge attack. And as you go back and forth between them, you kind of get a little bit of your move speed back, a little bit more than what you would have if you were just holding your heavy attack down or if you were just holding your block down. And it still kind of gives you a little bit of defense. You know, you see this, as long as those shields are up, you'll block an attack. So it's like a little feint. If I don't feel comfortable letting my attack down, or if I just want to keep my heavy attack charged, you'll often see me utilize that mechanic where I'll just kind of tap my block. And yeah, go ahead, drink it off. Drink all my damn healing up. Oof.
And what's wrong with
I've already got an ale, dwarf. Come on.
that wind straight from the false moon?
I think I'm gonna lose my ale stacks. Yep. Oh well. So I'm gonna. You know, I'm just not hitting bombs in this game. That's okay. I don't need bombs. Bombs are for peasants. What am I thinking using bombs as Grail Knight anyway, you know? I'm gonna have to use all of these potions to get him as low as I can, and I'm gonna try once again the bomb. Okay, that one actually hit this time. I've hit one. You know, 1 for 3. And we're about to get our Blessed Blade once again. I'm gonna clear some of the chaff out here. So sometimes when you get a monster, it's often better to deal with enemy waves first before you deal with the monster. But when you're rocking Grail Knight with Virtue of Audacity, you don't gotta wait for any of that, you know. You're a monster in your own right. And this wave is thick with Chaos Maulers. I'm gonna try to do a bunch of stagger here with the shield. Start building up these ale stacks again.
That potion might be handy.
And we're gonna go be on our way to do the same thing to Bodvar that we did to that troll. More out. Come on, give me one more, dwarf. Right here. One more? Ugh, come on, dwarf, you're holding out on me. So there's always a bomb that spawns on top of this lookout tower here. So hopefully we can go 2 for 4 with the bombs in this game.
Come on, Wessex.
Come over here to me. Come on, don't get trapped by all that infantry. And this bomb has Bodvar's name on it. So there's usually enough infantry that spawns leading up to the boss fight where I'm pretty confident I'm going to get a bunch of penitent quests completed here. And I'll have enough potions to take out Mr. Rib Spreader. I don't know what that assassin was on, but he definitely got taken out by the tent here. Tent 1, assassin 0. Oh, there's that last ale. I'm gonna try to wait just a little bit longer because once you get inside the fort, special stops spawning, which means I won't get these ales no more. And I kind of want them to last the entire way up to the boss fight. Yeah, get out of here. Even with all that infantry around you, you still got toasted. So as soon as you get inside here, there's always that Chaos Mauler and those few Marauders kind of hanging about, and I don't know why, but that Chaos Mauler that's standing here, I don't like that I'm thinking about him, so I'm going to take him out first, tell him to be gone. That's the only reason I was talking about him. I was just setting up the using Blessed Blade on him. And like I said, once you get inside the fort here, no more special spawn, so this is going to be it for the ale. like I always say, when you have a lot of enemies in front of you, don't be afraid to whip out your shield. Do a little bit of stagger. Keep the horde under control. Oh, he is a big lad. Come here, buddy. So some people might ask, you know, if I'm using my shield so much as often as I do, kind of in these situations where, like, you know, I'm staggering hordes and stuff, like, why bother running Lady's Wrath? Why not run Lady's Generosity, which is, of course, the staggered temp HP? Lady's Generosity is much more consistent. You can still get kills and like temp HP on like big waves like this. Yeah, it might not be as much burst temp HP as you can get with the staggered temp HP with Generosity, but you can still get some temp HP. And like I said before, you know, I'm running Virtue of Stoicism. So if you do make any kind of big mistakes, Virtue of Stoicism kind of makes up a lot for those big mistakes. And then when there's more downtime, when you're not in these horde situations, when you're in between hordes, Lady's Wrath is just a lot more consistent as you're, you know, killing little enemies here and there. You're not going to get like hardly any value out of Lady's Generosity when you're just kind of going up against, you know, an enemy here and there. So running Wrath is just more consistent in that regard.
I'll soon have you feeling your old self.
You certainly can still run Lady's Generosity if you know, if you feel more comfortable with that. But what you're basically trading out is you're trading out that consistent ability to be able to keep your temp HP up, you know, throughout a mission for the ability to rapidly generate temp HP against hordes. And here we go. We're 2 out of 4 with bombs. And where's my last potion? Dwarf, you mind? Thank you. Excuse me, I was busy drinking. He sent me in orbit. There we go. Oh, I didn't hit him? What? What the hell did I hit then? Alright, I'm getting a little sick and tired of my hits not connecting. You know what? I'm gonna take out these Chaos Warriors first, and maybe I'll get lucky and he'll send in another wave of Chaos Warriors before I take him out. Nope. That dwarf's gonna do it for me. And I do have a Incendiary Bomb here, so I might as well toss that. We still lit him up. we got plenty of Blessed Blades off on him to let him know what was up. I'm still a little frustrated though, so I'm gonna take that out on you. It was still a quick and easy boss fight.
Smell the brandy already. Was that the fungus between my toes?
As it should be when you're running Grail Knight with a build like this. What are you doing, Elf? Come here. I'm gonna heal the Elf. Another celebratory heal on the Elf. Come here, Elf. Come here. Stop running away from me.
Brilliant. You need patching up.
My thanks, Mayfly.
Alright, now we can get into the teleport. And if you stuck around the whole video and watched, I appreciate you watching. If you're just kind of skipping here to the end, I still appreciate you clicking the video. And let's see these numbers. I think I had what? I think I had a patrol and a monster. Yeah, the patrol and Stormvermin patrol and that troll, I remember. Very nice. Very nice. Again, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.